John, records board number 1, number 2. 25:11:01 a.m. Members present. 1.
Evening.
Dave Mauer.
Jeff Langham, State Excise, please. 3 rules and 1.
Make a motion for approval.
Second.
Motion been moved. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, are there any persons who wish to voice opposition to any agenda? All persons in attendance seeking a new request a change of location ownership or seeking a renewal after violation, please raise your hand. That's going to be just about everybody. Okay, please raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers you have given may be exactly for truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, the first order of business on the agenda of automatic renewals, notification RD 41044112 Johnson County Shrine Club, RR 41360002, 10 pins Franklin, the automatic renewals and violations.
Make a.
Second.
Motion in second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Will be submitted for renewal. Okay, next up, we have DL 41322220. Franklin Smoke Line Inc. The VA is time. That permit has been revoked by the, it was revoked. 2020. Of RR 412918 to Fair and Walking Restaurant, Abernaut Hurricane LLC, who we recommend. Can you tell us about this?
We've been working about the location of now Main Street. Get up our fairly best and just get another one. Yeah.
Do you understand that your permit, if approved, is privileged granted by the state of Indiana? That normal code of Indiana enforceable by every law officer in the state of Indiana.
Yes.
Do you understand that the commission finds the standard permit that determines police case in illegal. You're applying for your community benefit, not reality for the another person. You know that could possibly affect your qualifying for that.
Yes.
Only business deal. Is this your only business deal in you ran a run before? Okay, so you are.
Yes.
Okay. Orange sign proper on the affidavit. Compliance has been submitted. The final inspection is pending. I will do that after today's meeting. The board have any questions?
Make a motion for approval.
Second.
Motion's been moved in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Be submitted for approval. And then are you going to be available shortly after? I'll come directly over there and we'll play.
Yes.
Okay. Any other business? Moving to board 2.
John Peters.
Dave Mauer.
And Jeff Langham, the State Excise Police. The first order of business for the board last 1 minutes. The board had 9 renewal, 1 transfer application, 2 were
To approve.
Second.
and moved in second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the minutes will be approved. Okay, for you just come in. Okay, you're with KK Pizza, correct? Okay. I need to swear you in, so please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm the penalties of perjury that given in your application Any questions that the board be the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
So first order of business on the agenda, we have automatic renewals with no violations. DL 413122, the court liquors, RR 41300656, Reverie. GL 413840, Way. Those are the automatic, no violations.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved in second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So first on, we have 142825, Chris Oscar LLC, the DBA is KK Pizza. We have here, Mr. Rent,
Trevor,
spoken English.
SHMPTA,
Last name,
AHANNA,
KHA.
Nancy, ANNA.
Can you tell us a little bit about the business?
We are a small business doing, especially the pizza and it used to be, old Woodland Arthur's. 31, we started operations end of March. And we are looking for beer and wine license at this point.
Do you understand that this is privilege you're in of the state of Indiana?
Yes, sir.
Do you know that's alcohol beverage laws are part of the criminal code of Indiana, enforceable by other law of Indiana?
Yes, sir.
You understand that the commission may find they determine that your employees have engaged in illegal acts.
Yes, sir.
You're applying for use and benefit, not in reality for the use and benefit of the person.
I agree.
Have you disclosed everything you know could possibly affect your qualifying for this permit?
Yes, sir.
Is this your own business in alcoholic beverages? Had any other businesses in the past? Okay. You have your affidavit. Okay, give that to you and complete that before you go. Orange sign was posted. The final inspection was approved. The board, any other question?
How many employees will you have depending on if approved?
One.
And is that you or is another?
It's only me, but, if you.
But you do understand regulations for dispensing, is that correct?
I go for training once a day. Yes, I am.
Okay, good. I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is moved in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Be submitted for approval.
Thank you.
I'm gonna jump around. Next, we'll do DL 41328885, Bob Ticklick. It's a transfer of, location for a package store. We have this permit.
Yes, Bart Herman with the Clark Balloon in Indianapolis, and with me today is Bob Tittler.
Tell us a little bit about the business.
Yes, sir. Bob's been in the packaged liquor store industry for 43 years. He gets in the packaged liquor store for 35 years. Currently has 5 other locations. Bought this permit in 2002 at auction for $850,000. I wish it was $800. And to find the location of the board, found one with Sports Development. Scott Sports is over there. Have well over $2 million for the purchase of the property. We'll have upwards of $8 million after the build out. I've got a couple of renderings here for you if you want to pass those around. Obviously, attractive building, 20,000 square feet. The movement impact stores are large, well lighted stores with variety. He's got a variety, probably best in the state, he would argue. I think it's going to be one of the finest packaged stores in the state. Fine wines, craft beers, scotches, and whatnot. Excited in this area and happy to try to answer any questions.
For Mr. King.
Yes, sir. Not one second.
And do you understand that the permit, if approved, is a privilege granted by the state of Indiana?
Yes.
Do you know that alcohol beverage laws are part of the criminal code of Indiana, enforceable by every law in the state of Indiana?
Yes.
You understand that the commission may find for your permit if they determine that your employees have engaged in any illegal act upon the licensed premise?
Yes.
You disclose everything you know could possibly affect your qualifying for this permit.
Yes.
Um, right now, it's again be developed. Don't have any questions?
Just go to escrow or
Yeah, it immediately goes
just
to.
go to escrow?
I think
This
what's
one
the,
still, it's an escrow
Yes.
right now.
what's the proposed build out time?
Looking about a year and a half. So we gotta finish developing, we gotta get a little bit of a road to build, guys have to build the premises, so hoping about a year and a half out at this point. Excited to. It's a lot. A lot.
Questions?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Consider approval.
Thank you. Yes.
2-4-0, EBA, Ten Cats Pursuing Steakhouse, who do we have here today representing this permit?
Morning, Nicholas with Bradford and Ravi. Shrek Nago, Vice President for Ten Cuts Inc. This is they've been operating off the landlord's permit and that's what this transfer is. For, when did you guys open up? About 6
March.
Yeah. 7 months ago. And Ruby and her husband also have 2 other locations up in Indianapolis. And have been operating those for a number of years rather successfully. But excited to add a new steakhouse down to the Greenwood area as that's where they live and are from down here. So let's answer any questions.
You understand that permit approved as a privilege granted by the state?
Yeah.
Do you know that's very laws of public criminal code of Indiana, enforceable by every law in the state of Indiana? Do you understand that the commission may find, suspend, or revoke your permit if they determine your employees engaged in any illegal act upon the license premise?
Aye.
Permit your fine for your own use of the, not reality for the use of the food. If you disclose everything you have possibly affect your qualifying for this permit.
Yes.
Is this your only business dealing with that?
No,
Have you?
yes, we have 2 more locations in Indianapolis.
They run Gauchos Fire. So there's one that's in the garage development, the food hall downtown. And then there's another one on the north side, on the 82nd Street.
Something the proper and on time, the final inspection was approved.
If you're, that you had in Indianapolis, have you ever had any violations with any of them?
We did.
Yes.
What were?
One of the servers did not give alcohol to a minor, and but actually he didn't. We moved him from our downtown area because he was covered for somebody else. So he served without, and he wasn't trained.
So what was,
So we started getting his license because he didn't have it, and we trained him, and we explained to him that if he committed another, if he did it again, he was going to write up and we terminate.
that's the only question I had. Make a motion.
Second.
And the second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We submit.
Thank you.
Next, we have all 2883, 210 New Paddock Lounge LLC. Wyoming. Who have here, they represent just for business.
Recently took over operation, Sarah Fisher and husband Andy O'Gara. We're developing the property, for, not only series events, we have traveling series that come in, but there'll be a ride and drive, rental cars, and then the corporate business as well.
David, are you from here in Indiana?
I live in Carmel, yes.
Because I've been in contact with somebody from California.
Yeah, Paul Lucas, he's our lawyer.
Okay.
Our corporate office, so K1 Circuit is a sister company of K1 Speed. K1 Speed, we've got about 100 indoor properties throughout the world. In the US, we have 70, which I believe 65 have liquor permits.
Okay.
Or two-way permits. We only have full, about 5 in the US with three-way permits.
Do you understand that the permit is a privilege granted by the state of Indiana?
Yes, sir.
You know that alcohol beverage laws are part of the criminal code of Indiana, enforceable by every law from the state of Indiana.
Yes, sir.
You understand that the commission may find, suspend, or revoke your permit if they determine that your employees have engaged in any illegal act upon the license premise.
Yes, sir.
Have you disclosed everything you know could possibly affect your qualifying for this permit?
Yes, sir.
The orange sign was posted, proper and on time. The final inspection was approved. David is sending the affidavit compliance.
And just to add, this would be our perfect permit. And we have one features.
Make a motion to approve.
I have a question. With your one in Fishers, were there any violations?
No, sir.
No violations, so everybody's well familiar with the rules and requirements.
Correct, yes. Everybody went through the server
Yeah.
training, have their permit cards in there on premise and required to be in their pocket at all times. But keep a secondary copy on premise.
That's the only question.
Second. There's been moved in a second on the step. Opposed? Next, we have RR 4142 and 59. Transfer of ownership here in Wine Retailer, the DBA Sisters Korean Restaurant. Who they representing this permit?
Okay.
Okay, can you, tell us a little about this?
I was here last year in December and the owner, unfortunately, she's battling against cancer. So she had to sell the previous, so the previous owner was available and she took over from July. And previous owner knows what to do about Korean restaurants because she kept that Korean restaurant for 7 years and she served Korean food, a variety of Korean food and Korean barbecue, full Korean chicken, and lots of panchan is a side dishes. It's starting with the so that's what she add more product, which is the makes kimchi by herself, and then she put in the shelf, and then whenever customer wants to buy a jar of kimchi and other pills, and then customer can actually buy those.
I understand that the permit if approved is a privilege granted by the state of Indiana.
Yes.
Do you know that's alcohol beverage laws are part of the criminal code of Indiana, enforceable by every law from the state of Indiana?
Right.
You understand the fine, suspend, or revoke your permit if they determine that your employees have engaged in any illegal act upon the license premise?
Yes.
You close everything you know could possibly affect your qualifying for the permit. Do they have any other businesses?
No, that's
Okay. That's the only one that's what I was thinking. The orange sign was posted and filed, was approved. No change from the previous.
Approve.
Second.
Motion's been moved and second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Be submitted for approval.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
The kimchi is fantastic.
It's wonderful.
No.
This next one, David, been added to the agenda. Permit numbers are 414933. It's going to be Prime Greenwood Steakhouse, LLC. The Mo's a place for steaks. It's going to be in Greenwood. Yes, it was added for the initial advertising. Statute is correct.
Okay.
So who we have here today represents this permit?
Jeremiah Hammond.
A little bit about the business.
The steakhouse, full service restaurant, 63 employees. This steakhouse is in Indianapolis for 25 years. Excited to come here.
Okay, yeah, and that your permit is approved as granted by the state of Indiana.
Yeah.
You know, that's Aqua Burge laws are part of the criminal code of Indiana, enforceable by every law officer in the state of Indiana.
Yes.
And the commission may fine, suspend, or revoke your permit if they determine that your employees have engaged in any illegal act upon the license premise. You disclose everything you know could possibly affect your qualifying for this permit.
Yes.
So you have what, 2 other restaurants?
We have one other currently.
1 other current, okay. The orange sign was posted. I have the affidavit. I will come after the meeting to sign off on the plan. Last email I got said something about construction. Is that pretty much done?
All the shell and core work, there's still some flooring and
Yeah, I'm not worried about the cosmetic stuff.
the floor plan is,
Major appliances are said,
that'll be next week.
water hooked up.
Not completely. To the fire suppression is hooked up. There's water in the building. All the sinks and everything are not hooked up.
Then we'll plan on next week.
I can reach out
Okay, sounds good.
mid to end of week.
Any questions?
When do you schedule your opening date to be?
Mid-November.
Mid-November?
For curiosity, where's your location?
Or do you want to cross where Smoky Bones used to be?
Oh, yeah. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
It's been moved in a second. All in favor, say aye. Opposed?
Been a lot of years.
Okay.
I text them when you want things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
Okay.
So, 0247 Parkersville Liquor, anybody here representing them? They've had a violation. I will serve them with a notice to appear at the next ordinance, so that will continue till next month. So this, we have PL 134258. Store convenience operations. Who do we have here today representing this permit? Can you tell us a little bit about them?
I want to say about 10 years ago, we've got gas stations in the Midwest. We're currently operating 3 of them in Wisconsin. One was down for a long time, but and over the years built a gas station around the corner. In doing so, the sales at our store kind of driven down with the new location opening up around the corner. So my goal is to and bring business back. And then our model is we own the real estate, release the properties up to third-party operators, run the stores and buy the fuel from us. And that's our business model there. This one, like I said, we're looking to bring the sales back up to where they were. So I'm looking to take it over on the interim for a couple of years, maybe, see if we can get that business back before we party back.
I'm interested, permit of approved is granted by the state of Indiana.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that's Act like Burge laws are part of the criminal code of Indiana, enforceable by every law from the state of Indiana?
Yes, sir.
Commission may determine that your employees have engaged in any illegal act upon the license premise.
Yes, sir.
Permit you're applying for to be for your own use and benefit, not in reality for the use and benefit of another person.
Yes, sir.
You disclose everything you know can possibly affect your qualifying for this permit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and affidavit submitted to me. The orange sign was posted. The final inspection approved. Okay, and a few more questions for you.
Yes, sir.
So do you own property or do you lease?
I own property.
Okay. So the previous tenant, you were leasing that property. Correct.
Yeah. So just a little background on our business model. My dad started the business about 50 years ago. Back in about 2000, it's kind of bought it out. This store is in my name, leased it to our operating company, my brother owns, and then he turns around and leases that to third-party operators. So right now it'll be just me running it and I'll be buying the fuel through the operating company, but,
So you're from Wisconsin, correct?
yes, sir.
Who was Yagan Creek car that showed up last month? Because these were the questions that we asked her.
Yeah.
And she had no clue.
Yeah.
So now that you're explaining it to me,
Yeah.
I understand. She had no idea who was who.
Yeah,
Because now that you're explaining, because I'm that I had for you is Boo.
So just a little background on my.
Yeah.
He
I'm
owns,
next. That's why I say she could have answered. And so that's why I am using your term.
Yeah.
Of why we wanted you. Yes.
truth of the matter is, I was to be here initially. Ron, our council asked me to be here. I was repiping a store out in Michigan, for the last meeting, so I wasn't able to be down here. So I think they sent her just to have somebody here representing us, and they picked somebody that was didn't have all the knowledge.
Okay. So are you part of convenience store operation?
Single owners, corporations.
Okay. With the Secretary of State that's listed.
Yeah, he's my brother. He does a lot of the operations stuff. I have owned the holding company, and then with,
So you own CT Corporation System.
yes, so C Corporation, our CP company, we have it, and it's, I believe this one is with GSD Petroleum. We get, I don't remember LLC. So, yeah, I'll essentially be owning the real estate, leasing it to the operating company, which is my brother, who will be leasing it back to me, who will be the operating company of the store, which will be coming to our operations, and we'll be doing all the operations of the store there. And fuel supply things, and that'll be basically it.
But you'll be operating as the manager.
I won't be here as a manager, 40 hours a week, but my construction projects that we're going on, we've got one coming up in Salem, one in Vernon, and one in Sellersburg, so I will be down here for most of the winter because we want, Wisconsin. A little nicer down here.
So you own this,
Yes. Her guys for operating it? Yes.
okay. And then she built a BP.
BP around the corner, yeah.
Okay. Uh,
A number of others here in, I said, North and Mount Vernon, Salem.
Store any questions? That's.
I just have a couple questions. Your ones that you've had in the state of Indiana, I'm sure you're well familiar with the rules and requirements for dispensing alcohol. Violations to the store.
So, I haven't operated like this any stores in Indiana, right? Currently, I've had any experience with the liquor laws, and we're making sure that everybody's gonna be passing the classes.
And that is your, item for the day-to-day operations already. Okay, and then they're going to have any alcohol dispensing, so they will be going through.
Yes, sir.
System. That's the only question I had. Make a motion to approve.
Second. Motion been moved in a second. All in favor, say aye.
All right.
Opposed? Ready for approval.
Got to run to Louisville, is that okay?
Yo,
All right, thank you so much.
take care.
Any other business for board to before?
And she's with you.
Make a motion, adjourn.
Second.
Motion been moved in a second. All in favor, say aye.
All right.